Hey there, friend. Today, we're looking at a piece of gear that's all about power and simplicity. This is the MOKiN 13-in-1 160-watt GaN Docking Station. And honestly, this thing is a real beast. After a year of running this channel, I got more USB-C cables than I know what to do with. But this is the device that finally puts them to work. Well, most of them. We're talking 160 watts of power in a compact GaN design. It's small, it's cool, and it's got so many options. It features a built-in LCD screen that tells you exactly how much juice you're pulling. I've tested this as a massive charging hub for all my gear and as a one-cable solution to turn a laptop into a full workstation. No more adapter nightmare, no more cable chaos, just pure productivity. Sit down, plug it in, and away you go. Let's see how the MOKiN 13-in-1 performs in the real world. All right, a big special thanks to MOKiN for sending over their 160-watt GaN all-in-one station. This thing here might be a little overkill for some, but this is going to be a must-have for other people. Now, you might have like a desk with all sorts of devices and cables, and you know, it can be a bit of a disaster. And this is the thing that's going to be the absolutely like your new best friend. So let's open it up. Let's get a better look at what's going on here. We're going to talk at what we've got in the box. Talk about it here. So we've got a little instruction user guide. We'll check that out if need be. I think this is the star of the show right here. Let's just quickly look inside what I believe is probably like some kind of cable, accessory box. My finger was a little bit stuck in there. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, just as I was expecting. Simple, single, well, two little cables, and then this. Oh, it's got a little bit of heft to it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Looking slick. Remove the protective film prior to utilization. You know we will. Look at all these ports on here. This is very, very cool. Oh yeah, baby. This docking station is going to be incredible. So, okay, we're going to plug it in. We're going to check it out, and we're going to see how it works. You know, just before we plug it in and give it a test, I just want to talk real quick about the design of this and the build quality. It seems so solid. This thing is rock solid. I love just this little fine detail of the anti-slip little pads on the desk. So when you set this thing down, it's got some weight to it. It's not going to slip and slide around as you know, you plug and unplug your accessories. This is like the all-in-one. For me, I look at this as sort of like the portable mobile, you know, kind of like a studio. You know, you got your main power in, you're going to plug in your simple AC power, you got your adapter here. You know, I particularly love the idea of having a solid Ethernet connection right here. So, you know, you're going to get your good Ethernet, your good internet connection. You got two HDMIs in the back. You get your monitors as well. You got that USB-C. You get your peripherals connected in the back as well. But don't forget, on the front, we got a ton of connectivity. You've got two USB-C 10 gigabit per second ports. You got that USB-A, well, it's like for USB 3, 10 gigabit data here. Two more USB-C, C1, C2, and then a regular here is that USB-A on the right-hand side. And of course, you got your power on, power off. We're going to plug it in. We're going to test out a few things. And, you know, there's so many use cases and different kind of people that this is going to work for. But, you know, I think about somebody who's, you know, coming home from work and maybe you've got like a, you know, situation in your kitchen or your living room, your office, and you just want to be able to plug in your laptop, sit down, plug in your devices. You know, you're going to charge, you're going to connect monitors. You know, it's just got so many versatile situations in one little device. All right, so obviously I think one of the big, you know, appealing details is if you want, you can just have this like a single cable setup Of course, we're gonna take our nice little peel off there. You get the power in. Oh, what a cute little display. We're gonna push the power button, see what happens here. Wow, that's a nice quality LCD. I was not expecting that. So obviously, I think it's just sleeping because we don't have anything plugged into it yet. It's okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I saw a little bit of power indication there. Let's start plugging in some devices and, you know, let's see what we get. First of all, I got this old iPhone because I'm recharging on my, I'm filming on my nice one, my current one. Oops, I just want to make sure I get things in properly. So, first step. Now this phone is dead. So, well, it should be dead. It's been sitting in the drawer for a while. So you'll see here, nothing going on. We'll give that a little minute. And already, the device now has come to life. You can see this is the USB-A. So the A is drawing 2 watts. Now this is C1 and C2 drawing 0. And oh, now it's drawing 12. I love that you can see the actual power draw. So you know that you're, doing what's advertised. Now this is the cable that came with it. This looks like a nice high quality USB-C to USB-C. And another thing you might want to do is recharge your daily power banks. So I'm just going to give this one into the input output. And let's charge this in one of these C1, C2 spots here. C2, see what happens. Right away, boom. Now it's automatically picking that up, that we're drawing power. You can see the device is getting a little juice there as well. So that is nice, very visual, very clean, no big deal. Now another device that I'm sure most of you have, you got your headphones. You want to plug those in at the end of the day, get them ready. Just going to use a nice little short cable and we'll plug those in. Bada bing. See what happens. Nothing immediately. Maybe they're full. Oh no, I've been using, oh actually, I think they are actually full. You see we got the green light. I was using them, just charging them after work because that's like real life scenario. So they're not actually drawing any juice. Not a great example. So how about my microphone case here? I use this almost every day. There we go. Pulling another 3 watts off of C1 because this thing is a kind of a low power device. Doesn't need a whole ton. But that's okay. It all depends what you've got going on in your life. I've got over here my iPad, which is, let me just check and see. Yeah, it's at 90%. Let's plug that bad boy in. And we're going to use one of these other ports. Now, those are more for data. Let's see if they're going to pull a little bit of power as well. See how many devices we can get charging here. Because, there's different ways that you can use this kind of base station. I think a lot of people, an appealing use is really a charging station, but you can also use it with your laptop. Yeah, so we're not getting juice from that one. So I think we are just charging. And of course, there's like a little power indication here. Yeah, there we go. That's picking up more output. I love that we can track exactly what's going on. Okay, very cool. Now let me go get my portable display. Let's see what we can do with this thing. Keep it going. Clearly, I'm mainly like a desktop computer user and, I have a boring job. I'm a nurse. So, hey, shout out to all those nurses, first responders, all the beautiful people helping the people. But there's a massive segment of society that just has a laptop. They got to take it to school, they take it to work, you're in university, you're in some fancy tech space with, shared workspace, and you got to bring your laptop back and forth to work and home. And it's fine, use your single screen, while you're doing your thing all day. But when you come home, maybe you've got 2 or 3 or 4, a bigger setup with all these different monitors, and, there's 2 HDMI ports in the back, plus I'm connecting here with the USB-C, and I've already got the cable in the back of the MOKiN here ready to go. I just plug it into my laptop, bada bing. Should take a little minute or two. You'll see MOKiN waking up there, bada bing, boom. Now you've got your mouse over here, your mouse over here. You got a lovely dual setup. We've got a couple of little cables ready to go. You take your power pack from getting home, you got it charged up your devices. You plug in your headphones, and you're good to go. You know, you're back in business, you're doing your schoolwork, you're doing your business, everything you need to do, all in a matter of moments. And it's like this little base station. It's like your little like home central work, power, everything. And you know, there's so many different scenarios, setups, and use cases for it. But I mean, if you're the intended user, you know you want this because it's just going to be that everything device. You can sort of set up your little work area anywhere you go. You could take it with you when you're traveling to cut down on the cables you need, especially if you have to plug in, you know, multiple things into the wall. This allows you to bring your power up onto the desk and not have to have extension cords and extra long cables. Keep everything concise and, you know, down to the bare minimum, and you can get your job done, and then you can pack it up real easy and you're back on the road. So whether you're a student heading to the library, or you're a worker trying to reclaim your desk space or set up something convenient and easy, the MOKiN 13-in-1, it just works. It takes that mess of power bricks and cables and simplifies it down to one single powerful unit. It's impressive, it's efficient, and it has unlimited potential for many, many different kinds of efficient setups. If this review helped you clear up your cable clutter, let me know in the comments. And if you made it this far to this part of the video, thank you so much. Please subscribe for some big things coming up on the channel, including our expansion into 3D printing with the Bamboo Lab P2S. So make sure you stick around, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.